Is that your new car? I'm like, yeah, that's good. You have a walk around the back and you're like, oh yeah, what is that? Bloody hell, mate. You should be on the other side, eh? Don't wanna. 400 brake from a hatchback. That's why this car is quite expensive to daily drive, because the sound of that. Meeting adjourned, baby. Meeting adjourned. So. Yes, boss. Let's put the window up, boy. So yes, guys, as I said in my previous video, if you haven't watched that, make sure you do. With everything going on, I just thought, you know what, let me definitely, on my way to my meeting that I've just had, let me just, I don't know, film some information for you guys, film my honest opinions, So I've done a video on things I dislike about the car, which isn't nothing negative, and it's going to be each to their own, and it's going to be loads of comments. But this is the whole point. With everything going on with the lockdown, I thought, you know what, let's start a forum. I know there's been many before, but it's me, I'm different, everyone's different. So if you don't like what you like, you don't like what you want to hear, then go do one, my friend. So as I was saying, things I like about this car, there's a few. So the basics, starting with the basics, that window business there. You turn your car off on many other cars. I don't know about if this is just a BMW thing, but on my Merc anyway, the A250 A-Class, you turn that off, you turn the engine off. As soon as you open your door, all electronics, all of the electronics just shut down. And that's annoying, because then you try to use the comfort feature on the button, and if you haven't got that, you're stuffed. But with this, you turn the car off, flick the window up, it still goes up. Little things, the little things matter, eh? It's not about the big things always. Sometimes the little, don't be naughty. Something else that is a big, when I say big, I mean big, is the sound. This car, 6-cylinder, B58, turbo, twin scroll, mate. Actually, yeah, let's go this way. Let's go the way you said. This exhaust, yeah, bearing in mind it's just a stock exhaust, it sounds great, yeah. I can't imagine what it's going to sound like. Obviously, guys, if you haven't watched the video, I don't know whether this video is going to go live before or after, actually. The RIEGER exhaust, you've got the BCS exhaust. I'm obviously going to be going for one of those at some point. Mike, if you're watching, you know what time it is, baby. You know what time it is. The sound of this engine, even if you take out the electronic active sound design that's in the car through the speakers, it sounds heavenly. Let's just appreciate it. Let's just one thing I do need to do is definitely change the brake fluid. I don't know if that video would have gone live, but I have changed the brakes on this car. I think I might have bowled the fluid from when I did my my track day, but that's why this car is quite expensive to daily drive, because the sound of that, you just want to do that all the time. You don't want to yeah, the sound, we could talk all day about the sound. The sound for me is amazing, and obviously once you pair that with the right type of exhaust, it's a win. It's a win. Are you right there, mate? Bloody hell, mate. You should be on the other side, eh? My friend, you should be on the other side, eh? You should be on that side, facing oncoming traffic. Whoa, but yeah, don't really want to face that, to be honest. Never mind. Yeah, real exhaust as well. So on some cars, even especially on the newer ones, you go to the rear of the car, you're like, oh yeah, is that your new car? I'm like, yeah, that's good. You have a walk around the back and you're like, oh yeah, what is that? What is that? And it's going to be fake exhaust. So it's going to be obviously your exhaust pipe is going to be just a bit like whatever the material is, stainless steel, whatever. Stainless steel? I don't know. And then you have these, like, I don't know, Audi have started to do it. Not that I'm an Audi hate boy or whatever the term is, but there's fake exhaust going around. I don't know why, but with this, what you see is what you get. The pipe is there, and you have a little nice design on the pipe, and that's it. But on the Audis, like, the pipe's facing down, and then they've got some plastic cover up. I'm like, what is this? So that's something I'm grateful for the design. And obviously with the newer ones, I believe it's the same thing. They've kept it. So BMW have kept, they've listened. they've listened to people and they know what looks good and what looks stupid. So big thumbs up. The exhaust, we've already touched on the engine note, but more importantly is the power, because mate, 360, it's just heavenly. It's just heavenly power. And what more could you ask for? You can't ask for much more. The power's amazing. Obviously the chassis does need a bit of work, but the power's just there. And it's the map. Yeah, before you know it, you're doing 70 miles an hour and you're just like, mate, that power's just on tap. And even like for most cars, you look at it and you just think like, yep, it's just a 1 Series, and then you put your foot down, they're like, what? They're like, what is that? Getting whiplash and that. They're like, what is that? So the power, big thumbs up for that. The power on this is insane. Something else is the remap. So at some point we will be getting a remap, but I know people will be like, you don't need any more power, but this is, I'm a bit comfortable with this power now, and I don't want power that's going to scare me, but I'm ready for the next step. I'm ready for that stage 2. Obviously that includes a high flow and downpipe, BM3, Litchfield, wherever you want to get your car tunes, Prestige, Wrench Studio, it depends, but definitely a stage 1 takes this car to 400 brake from a hatchback. One thing I'm happy about is the BMs. Obviously now it's changed with obviously the M140i shape, the newer shape, but this car doesn't look like anything else. You obviously can do comparisons. There's loads of videos that, oh yeah, the new one looks like the Ford Focus, it looks like a Skoda, it looks like a horse, it looks like a Mercedes. This is why I'm quite sure this car is going to be a keeper. It doesn't look like anything else on the road, so no one can say, oh yeah, the rear looks a bit like the rear, the front. No, this is old school. Yes, boys. It just out of the box doesn't look like anything else, and that's what I like about the BMW M140i. It stands out. You know, people say the RS and I don't know, the A45 has a similar sort of body shape. This with the long bonnet, the booty, the rear arches, the booty. It just, hey, nope, he had the side mirrors, but he was not an M140. Imposter. But as I was saying, like, yeah, it looks quality, and it does look like, and I wasn't too sure about it originally because I wasn't a fan of the long bonnet, but I've come to love it. And obviously with the splitter and the Maxton bits, you do that, you look, oh, it's looking lovely, it's looking professional, it's looking good. So yeah, 100% the looks of this car, fantastical. So something that you get on most cars nowadays is the chrome on the windows, and I don't know why. I think they just assume that everybody wants chrome. I don't like chrome at all unless it's on my computer and it's Google. It's not funny, don't even laugh. If you laugh, hey, you have the worst sense of humor ever. But chrome, unless it's on Google, I'll say it one more time, chrome, unless it's on Google, get it off the car. It doesn't look good unless it's like a Mercedes and it's a limo, or you want to make, but if you want a nice sporty hatchback, chrome, throw that one right out the window, mate. Throw it right out the window. The comfort windows, obviously, one thing, you know. So I'm glad this doesn't come with any chrome whatsoever, because then that saves you a job, because you obviously have to do a window chrome like I did on my Merc. I know I'm saying the Merc a lot, but it's the same sort of like hatchback, the W176 A-Class, so there's a lot to compare against that. Something else is the audio system. So I know this is obviously like the highest spec of the 1 Series, but the Harman Kardon, for what I need anyway, sounds so good. Obviously I can't play it due to copyright, but it sounds so good. It's really good. The bass, it doesn't, and you can obviously adjust what you need. But on some cars I've noticed, especially on the Audis, you turn the volume up, something in the system kicks it back down, and that's really annoying, because you want to listen to the music, like bang out the music. As soon as it hits the bass, then it starts, it's like an auto thing. You cannot adjust that. It's hardwired into the system, and it's one of the most annoying things I had on my Audi. But with this Harman Kardon, turn it all the way up, boom, boom. Like the other day, my son was in the car and we put like Netflix on while we were just not in traffic, while we were like waiting, and we just put it on, and it sounded like we were in the cinema. I'm not gonna lie to you, the sound, it's around, mate. If you have it, you know what I mean. Plug your phone into your car, put on Netflix when you're at a standstill, not in traffic, somewhere safe, and I'll tell you right now, you'll hear like a surround feeling, and it feels like the start of Odeon Cinemas when it goes. So this is the closure, this is to close, to close the thing. It does both. So I know you're gonna buy like a 6-cylinder, you're not gonna really care about how economic it is and what Eco Pro does and stuff like that. But say if you're on a long journey and you know, there's no point razzing because there's speed cameras, there's no B roads, you could put this in Eco Pro or even in comfort mode, doesn't really make a difference, to be honest. But put it in Eco Pro. I don't know why I'm putting my arm here, because this is how I'm probably going to be driving if I'm having a leisurely drive. But you put this in Eco Pro, mate. You put this in Eco Pro, I'm guaranteeing you 40 miles to the gallon, mate. 40 mpg. That's a nice car. Yeesh. MG, come on, mate. Sun's out, classics out. MG, like, you have to let these cars rev out as well if you really want to enjoy it. I've noticed. Yeah, it does both. So say like we're cruising now, let's just put it in Eco Pro. We're in Eco Pro, gearbox is in normal. Cruising, absolutely beautiful. Cruising, no problems at all, nice and quiet. Can have a conversation with you guys, don't need to shout or anything. You put that in Sports Plus or Sport. It's just kicked up 2,000 up. Yeah, always put the gearbox all the way in sports mode as well. It gives you those faster upshifts as well. And then I put manual, because I'm a manual guy. I just love having control of when I want to change, and it allows you to do the downshifts as well. But literally, cruising in eco mode, you get 45 miles to the gallon. Sports mode now, easy now. Everyone's licking it, mate. Bloody hell, Saturdays, eh? And then literally, you're a madman again. Woo. That's what I love, and this is why when the time comes for me to, I don't know, have an opportunity to replace, I don't think there's many things out there that can do this. You're not going to find anything like this that does both, with a German engineered car as well. So just bear that in mind, because they do say the Germans obviously make their cars more bulletproof than many other manufacturers, but you can't go wrong. And for me, this ticks all the boxes. 5-door for what I need, economic for when I want to drive slow, and obviously just take my time. And then sports mode for when I'm just like, you know what, I just want to be crazy. I just want to open the engine and drink the oil and scream yes. Like, not that I would do that, but that's what I mean. When you have those days when you're just like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna get this car, take it out and bank it till it's finished. When you have those days, you can go out and do that, obviously safely, and obviously the right way. Don't be naughty. Yeah, it does that. And many cars out there right now, I guarantee you won't find one that can do that. Name me another car in this sort of bracket that allows you to go in Eco Pro mode and be super quiet like that. Suspension, if you do have adaptive, obviously smoothens it out. And then when you want, back into Sports Plus, and then all of that. You won't. I guarantee you won't. Just find me another car. Let's start a conversation. Name me another car and I'll give you £100. So yes guys, that is the video. Make sure you check out the channel, guys, because there's loads of BMW M140 on there and loads more to come. Give it a like if you've enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.